We all want success. We all want to be rich, fit, confident, and happy. But very few people actually reach that level. Why? Because most people depend on motivation, not discipline. Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a moment, then disappears. But discipline is like fire. It keeps burning every single day, even when things get hard. You see, motivation depends on your mood. If you feel good, you work. If you feel lazy, you stop. But discipline doesn't care about your mood. It's about doing what you have to do, whether you feel like it or not. Daniel Walter says, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and success." That means everyone has dreams, but only disciplined people cross that bridge and actually achieve them. Think about it. The student who studies a little every day gets good marks. The athlete who trains daily becomes strong. The person who saves small money every month becomes rich. They don't do it because they feel motivated every day. They do it because they are disciplined. Discipline means controlling yourself when your mind says, "Not today." It's the habit of doing small things daily, even when you're tired, bored, or distracted. And that is what builds a powerful, successful life. So remember, motivation will get you started, but discipline will keep you going. Motivation helps you for one day, but discipline helps you for life. If you can control your actions even when you don't feel like it, you can achieve anything in life. Discipline is not a punishment. It is the real power that turns your dreams into reality.
Lesson 1. The myth of motivation. Have you ever started something with full energy, like going to the gym, studying daily, or waking up early, but after a few days, you just lost interest? That's what happens when we depend only on motivation. Motivation feels powerful in the beginning. It makes you excited. You feel unstoppable. But after a few days, that excitement disappears. Then laziness, excuses, and distractions take over. Motivation is like a short burst of energy. It helps you start, but it can't keep you going. That's why most people quit after a few days or weeks. Daniel Walter says, "If you wait to feel ready, you will wait your whole life." The truth is, you will never always feel ready. Sometimes you will feel tired, sometimes lazy, sometimes just not in the mood. But real winners, they don't wait for feelings, they act anyway. One person says, "I'll work when I feel inspired." The other says, "I'll work even if I feel lazy." Guess who wins in the end? The second one, because discipline always beats motivation. Motivation is temporary, but routine is permanent. When you build a routine, your mind stops arguing. You don't think, "Should I do it?" You just do it. That's how successful people work. They don't depend on mood. They depend on habit. So the next time you feel unmotivated, don't wait for inspiration. Just take one small action. Open your book, wear your shoes, start your work. Once you start, your energy will come automatically. Remember, motivation is like the spark that starts a fire, but discipline is the wood that keeps it burning. Don't chase motivation, build discipline. Make action your habit, not your mood. Because winners don't wait to feel ready. They act, and that's why they succeed. Lesson 2. The science of self-control. Every day, your mind fights two voices. One voice says, "Eat that cake, skip the workout, scroll your phone." The other says, "Stay focused, control yourself, think long-term." This is the daily battle between impulse and logic. And the winner of this battle decides the direction of your life. Daniel Walter explains,
Self-control is not something you're born with. It's something you train like a muscle. Think of your discipline like a muscle in your body. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. When you resist small temptations, like saying no to social media during study time, or no to junk food when you are dieting, you are actually training your brain to become stronger. Just like a person lifts weights daily to build muscles, you build your mental muscle every time you choose control over comfort. In the beginning, it feels tough. You'll struggle. You'll feel like giving up. But if you keep practicing, your mind will adjust. What felt hard once will start feeling normal. This is how discipline grows, slowly, with daily effort. Science says, when you resist temptation, your brain creates new neural pathways. These are like roads in your brain that make control easier the next time. So every small act of self-control makes the next one easier. Example: if you skip watching one extra YouTube video today, tomorrow it'll be easier to stop again. You are literally rewiring your brain for success. Discipline doesn't mean controlling everything at once. Start small. Say no to one bad habit. Say yes to one good habit. These small changes create massive impact over time. Just like 10 push-ups a day can transform your body, 10 minutes of self-control can transform your life. Every time you stop yourself from reacting emotionally, you grow stronger. Every time you finish your work before relaxing, you grow sharper. Self-control gives you power. Power over your mind, your emotions, and your future. Remember, discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The stronger it gets, the easier life becomes. Control your impulses today so that tomorrow your future obeys you. Because once you master your mind, you can master anything.
Lesson 3. The power of routine. Have you ever noticed how successful people seem calm, focused, and always in control? It's not because they're more talented. It's because they live with routine. Daniel Walter says, successful people don't depend on mood, they depend on schedule. Most people say, I'll do it when I feel like it. But the truth is, you will never feel like it every day. That's why having a daily routine is so powerful. Routine means you do the same set of actions every day without thinking too much. Like waking up at 6 a.m., reading 10 pages, exercising, studying, or planning your day. When your day runs by a schedule, you save your mental energy. You don't waste time deciding, should I do this or not? You simply do it because it's already part of your system. That's what high achievers do. They follow their systems, not their feelings. Routine doesn't limit your freedom. It actually gives you more freedom. When you plan your time, you gain control over your day. You know what to do, when to do it, and how much to do. You don't run behind tasks. Your tasks run by your plan. This is why Daniel Walter says, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. Meaning, your success doesn't depend on how big your dreams are. It depends on how strong your daily routine is. Let's take an example. Suppose your goal is to lose weight. If you go to the gym only when you feel motivated, you'll fail. But if you make it part of your routine, like every morning at 7 a.m., then you'll do it automatically. No thinking, no excuses, no delay. This is the secret. Make your goals part of your daily system. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Doing small things every day beats doing big things once in a while. For example, reading 10 pages every day builds more knowledge than reading 100 pages once a month. Small, daily actions create big, lifelong results. When you follow a routine, your life becomes balanced. You get time for your work, health, and peace of mind. You stop wasting time and start living with purpose. Microphone. Final lines. Remember, clock. Motivation may start your day, but routine keeps you going. Build a strong routine. Follow it even when you don't feel like it. Because once your habits take over, success becomes automatic. Discipline is not about doing more. It's about doing regularly. Your routine is your real power. Strong.
Lesson 4. Overcoming laziness and procrastination. Let's be honest, we all feel lazy sometimes. We all say, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes. This habit of delaying work, called procrastination, silently destroys our dreams. Daniel Walter explains that laziness is not a problem of energy, it's a problem of direction. When your goal is not clear or your task looks too big, your mind tries to avoid it. That's when you start doing easy things, checking your phone, watching reels, or wasting time. But remember this, action kills laziness faster than motivation ever can. The book says, when a task feels too big, your brain feels scared. It says, "It's too much work, I'll do it later." That's why Daniel gives a simple solution. Step 1. Break tasks into small parts. Don't try to do everything at once. If you have to write a report, just start with the title. If you have to study 10 chapters, begin with 1 page. When you divide your work into small pieces, your brain feels calm, and starting becomes easier. Step 2. Set deadlines. Without deadlines, your brain keeps saying, "I have time." And that's the biggest trap. Set a small, clear deadline, like, "I will finish this in the next 30 minutes." Deadlines create pressure, the good kind of pressure. It pushes you to take action even when you don't feel like it. Step 3. Reward yourself after finishing. Our brain loves rewards. After every task, give yourself something small, like watching a short video, having a snack, or relaxing for a few minutes. This tells your brain, work equals reward. Soon, your mind starts enjoying work instead of avoiding it. Step 4. Use the just 5 minutes rule. When you don't feel like doing something, tell yourself, "I'll just do it for 5 minutes." That's it. Only 5 minutes. And here's the magic. Once you start, your brain adjusts. You get into flow and you don't want to stop. Starting is always the hardest part, but once you begin, momentum takes over. The truth is, laziness doesn't go away by thinking. It goes away by doing. Even small action breaks the cycle of delay. Remember what Daniel Walter says, "Don't wait to feel ready. Start and the feeling will come." So next time you feel lazy, break your task into small parts, give yourself a deadline, promise a small reward, and start for just 5 minutes. That's all it takes to beat procrastination. Laziness is not stronger than you. It just tricks your mind to wait. But the moment you take action, you win. Stop overthinking. Start doing. Because discipline means doing it even when you don't feel like it. Action is your best motivation.
Lesson 5. Building mental toughness. What separates winners from ordinary people? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's mental toughness. The strength to keep going when life gets hard. Daniel Walter says, discipline is not just about doing things. It's about doing them even when you don't feel like it. Mental toughness means doing what is necessary, not what is easy. When life gets uncomfortable, most people quit. They say, it's too hard. But the strong ones, they push through pain, fear, and pressure. They know discomfort is the price of growth. Every challenge, every struggle makes your mind stronger. Just like a muscle grows after pressure, your mind grows after challenge. Daniel gives a powerful example. Iron becomes steel only after going through fire. That's exactly how life works. When you face tough days, failures, or rejections, don't run away from them. Face them, because those moments are building your mental strength. Every time you face fear, every time you stay calm under pressure, you're training your mind to become stronger than emotions. Toughness is not about being emotionless. It's about controlling your emotions when needed. You might feel nervous, scared, or tired, but you still take action. That's real strength. It's not in your body, it's in your mind. Daniel Walter says, "Strong people don't avoid pain, they use it to grow." If you want to build mental toughness, face small challenges daily. Step out of your comfort zone. Do one difficult thing every day, like waking up early, cold shower, or saying no when it's hard. Each small win adds a layer to your mental armor. Life will test you, sometimes with failure, sometimes with loneliness. But remember, diamonds are made under pressure. Steel is forged in fire, and strong people are made through discipline. So don't wish for easy days. Wish for strength to face tough ones. Because pressure doesn't break you, it builds you. Mental toughness means not giving up, no matter how tired, scared, or hopeless you feel. It's choosing discipline over comfort. And once your mind becomes tough, nothing in life can stop you. Keep pushing, keep growing, because every hard day is shaping a stronger version of you.
Lesson 6. The role of habits. Discipline is not something you get in one day. It's something you build, one habit at a time. Daniel Walter says, your habits decide your level of discipline. If your daily actions are strong, your life becomes strong. But if your habits are weak, discipline will slowly disappear. Think about this. Every small action you repeat daily becomes part of who you are. Wake up on time every morning. You start to believe, I am a punctual person. Exercise daily. You start to believe, I am a fit person. Study regularly. You start to believe, I am a focused person. Slowly, these habits shape your identity. You begin to see yourself as a disciplined person. The secret of discipline is not doing big things one day. It's doing small things every day, without fail. Start small. Promise yourself something easy, like reading 10 pages daily, drinking water on time, or making your bed. Then keep that promise. When you keep promises to yourself, your self-respect grows. And that self-respect becomes your power of discipline. Daniel Walter says, discipline is built, not found. You build it through small daily habits. Even 1% improvement every day creates huge change in the long run. Because small actions, when repeated, become automatic. They no longer need motivation. You don't decide to brush your teeth, you just do it. That's the power of habit. It turns discipline into an effortless routine. So, start tracking your habits. Use a small notebook or an app. Tick every day you complete your routine. When you see your progress, your brain feels rewarded, and you stay consistent. Remember, success doesn't come from one big leap. It comes from thousands of small steps you take with discipline. Habits build discipline. Discipline builds identity. And identity builds success. So start small, stay consistent, and tell yourself daily, I am a disciplined person. Because every small habit you repeat daily is shaping the future version of you.
Lesson 7. Eliminating distractions. We all want to be disciplined, but the world around us keeps stealing our focus. Daniel Walter says, discipline is not just about willpower. It's about controlling your environment. Your surroundings shape your behavior more than you realize. A messy desk, constant notifications, or a noisy environment makes it hard to focus. Your brain automatically looks for easy distractions. That's why keeping your workspace clean and organized is one of the easiest ways to stay disciplined. Even small changes help. Put your phone in another room. Close social media tabs while working. Keep only what you need on your desk. When your environment supports your focus, your brain works for you instead of against you. Daniel explains a simple trick. Remove temptation from your sight. For example, if you want to study, don't just ignore your phone. Put it in another room. If you want to eat healthy, don't keep junk food on the counter. When distractions are out of reach, your willpower doesn't have to fight a constant battle. It's like clearing the path. The harder you have to resist, the easier it is to fail. Your environment can be your friend or enemy. Set it up so it supports your habits, not destroys them. Even small changes, a clean desk, quiet space, or blocked apps can multiply your focus and results. Daniel Walter says, you don't just remove distractions, you make discipline effortless. Distractions will always exist. Social media, phone, games, friends, even your own laziness. The secret is simple. Control what you can see and reach. Create an environment that supports your goals. Because discipline is not just about resisting temptation. It's about making temptation disappear. Start small. Move your phone, clear your desk, and turn off notifications. Your focused self will thank you.
Lesson 8. Self-discipline and willpower in daily life. Discipline is not just for big goals. It's for every small choice in your daily life. Daniel Walter says, self-discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Every day, life gives you choices. Do you eat that chocolate or stick to your diet? Do you watch videos or finish your work? Do you spend money on short-term pleasure or save for your future? Your willpower is your ability to say no to short-term pleasures so you can say yes to long-term success. Every no you give builds mental strength. Every time you resist a distraction, junk food, or unnecessary spending, you are training your brain to focus on what really matters. It's like lifting small weights every day. Your mind becomes stronger, and soon saying no becomes easier. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about making more good choices than bad ones every day. Small victories add up. Choosing water instead of soda, studying 30 minutes instead of scrolling phone, saving Rs50 instead of spending. All these small acts strengthen your willpower, one by one. Daniel Walter emphasizes, willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it grows. Every daily choice to act right, even when it's uncomfortable, brings you closer to your goals. Self-discipline is everyday action. It's saying no to the easy path and choosing the better, longer path. Remember, small daily victories become unstoppable momentum. Practice it today, and your future self will thank you forever.
Lesson 9. The rewards of discipline. Discipline is not punishment. It's the key to freedom and success. Daniel Walter says, the rewards of discipline are quiet, steady, and life-changing. When you stay consistent, you have more control over your life. You don't panic when challenges come.
You don't let emotions decide your actions. You trust yourself. You know that no matter how hard it gets, you will follow through. People respect you. Consistency and reliability make others admire and follow you. Discipline removes stress. Why? Because you are prepared, organized, and consistent. You don't waste time worrying about what you should do. It also reduces regret. Every time you act with self-control, you are building your future. Every time you resist temptation, you are creating opportunities. Discipline gives you real freedom. Freedom from laziness, procrastination, poor decisions, regret. It's a freedom that comes from inner strength, knowing that you are in charge of your life. Daniel Walter reminds us, discipline is not the hard path. It's the path to control, respect, peace, and achievement. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. The more you practice it, the more your life transforms. Discipline is your bridge to success. It is your weapon against laziness and regret. It is the secret behind every great achievement. Start today. Build habits. Stay consistent. Because the rewards of discipline are not just success. They are peace, freedom, and confidence for a lifetime.
Lesson 10. Step-by-step plan to build discipline. Discipline doesn't happen by chance. It's built step by step every single day. Daniel Walter says, discipline is not one big act. It's 1,000 small daily choices. If you want to be disciplined, here's a simple plan. Step 1. Set clear goals. Know exactly what you want. Without a target, you can't aim your actions. Big or small, write it down. For example, I want to study 2 hours daily, or I want to save rupees 500 every week. Step 2. Create a daily routine. Discipline grows when your actions are consistent. Decide what you will do every day and stick to it. Routine makes discipline automatic, so you don't have to rely on motivation. Step 3. Track your progress. Check off your tasks daily. When you see your progress, your brain feels rewarded. Even small progress adds up. It keeps you motivated without relying on temporary feelings. Step 4. Remove distractions. Your environment decides how disciplined you can be. Keep your workspace clean. Put your phone away. Limit social media. When distractions are gone, your focus grows naturally. Step 5. Stay patient. Discipline is a long-term journey. You won't see big results overnight. Small, consistent actions create massive change over months and years. Remember, every time you choose right over easy, every small habit adds strength to your discipline muscle. Set your goals, follow your routine, track your progress, remove distractions, be patient. Do this every day and slowly, effortlessly, you will become a disciplined person. Discipline is not a gift. It is a skill you build with daily choices.
Real-life success stories. Discipline is not just a word. It's the secret behind every great success. Daniel Walter reminds us, behind every achievement, there is consistent action and strong self-control. Let's look at some examples. In the Army, discipline is everything. Every day, soldiers follow routines without question, waking up early, training hard, obeying orders. Their success in the field comes not from talent alone, but from years of disciplined preparation. Athletes wake up before sunrise, train for hours, follow strict diets, and push themselves through pain. Michael Phelps, Serena Williams, and other champions didn't become the best by luck. They followed disciplined daily routines for years. Business leaders also rely on discipline. Elon Musk, Indra Nooyi, and other successful entrepreneurs follow structured schedules. Even when tired or stressed, they stick to their plans and routines because they know discipline creates results. The lesson is simple. Discipline beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Consistency, focus, and daily effort are the real difference between ordinary and extraordinary people. Every successful person you admire has one thing in common. They are disciplined. It's not magic. It's small daily actions repeated without fail. Remember, your future depends on what you do consistently today, not occasionally. Start building your discipline now, and your success story will follow.
Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent, day after day. Daniel Walter reminds us, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up every day and do the right thing. When you master discipline, you master your life. You control your choices, your time, and your energy. You stop being a slave to mood, motivation, or distractions. Instead, you create freedom, peace, and success. Discipline is your bridge between dreams and reality. It turns small daily actions into big achievements over time. It is the key that opens doors no motivation or luck ever can. Discipline is not punishment. It is the path to freedom. It is the secret power that makes your life unstoppable. Start today. Make small, consistent choices and watch your future transform.